I wear the scars like tattoos, every single break and bruise, so I know what the cost is. I'll go through anything to get where I wanna be. Nothing you throw at me gonna knock me off of my feet. It might take everything, so if you want it, you gotta be ready to bleed. 'Cause I'll go through anything, and you're gonna have to go through me. You're walking it like you're Goliath, but do you really wanna try it?
We are here at Harley-Davidson of Pampanga, dito sa LausGroup Motorcycle Hub.
Balita ko, Nicolette, inaabangan ito ng ating mga viewers. Sino ba namang hindi nakakakilala sa Harley-Davidson?
Tama ka dyan, Ariel. Bukod sa ito ang pinakakilalang motorcycle brand company worldwide, isa rin ito sa most beloved brands in history.
Alam nyo ba, there are only 6 Harley-Davidson dealerships in the Philippines. Kaya maswerte tayo at pinalapit ng Laus Auto Group ang legendary brand na ito. In fact, the Pampanga dealership just celebrated their first anniversary.
Kaya naman for today's episode, makakasama natin ang isang first-time Harley-Davidson biker. Let's find out how thrilling it is to be a surgeon/astig na rider. Let's meet Dr. Noelito M. Lacsamana. So Doc, sa medical field, ilang years na ba kayo dito? And was this your childhood dream to become a medical doctor?
Well, I've been practicing general and laparoscopic surgery for the past 15 years here in Pampanga and Angeles. So, yes, it's a childhood dream. Seeing some of my relatives who were established doctors. So, they look like an inspiration to me. That's why I took up surgery. Because most of my relatives are surgeons. So,
Same field of expertise din.
yeah.
So at least may guidance na
from my elder
relatives.
Yes.
Meron ka bang, well, are there any cases that you cannot forget?
Well, the most recent one, and I think the most memorable as a surgeon, was during the earthquake in Pampanga, in Quezon supermarket. I was called to assess a patient. Sabi nila there was a patient who was pinned down between the pillars
ng building?
ng concrete. Yeah, so I went inside with other firemen, and then we assessed. And true enough, the leg was pinned down between a concrete slab and the floor. So one way of extracting the patient is to do an on-site above the knee amputation.
Okay.
So,
wow.
Yeah, I do amputations at the operating room, but never did it on the on-site, lying down, stomach facing down. So yeah, it's a very memorable experience, especially nabuhay yung patient. So I was able to see her walk again with a prosthetic leg. I think that's the most
something that you can forget.
Yeah, I cannot forget.
So it's like emergency surgery, pero off-site.
Off-site, yeah.
Wow. Are there, well, right now they say that it takes a lot of years to produce a doctor, di ba? Kasi
roughly 25 years to produce a surgeon.
Wow, 25 years. So are there any advice that you can give to those aspiring doctors?
Well, I think prepare to do hard work, because being a surgeon doesn't come to you in a matter of days. It's a lifetime training actually. No? So meaning you have to keep up with the changing times, developing techniques and new innovations. Especially surgery and medicine is very dynamic. And most of all, I think one trait of every surgeon is you should be compassionate.
Okay.
No? being a surgeon doesn't mean that you're earning. No, it's more of like giving.
You know, a lot of doctors can be liable to, medical
Medical
malpractice.
practice,
So you
yeah.
really have to be meticulous on about the job. And Doc, how challenging is it even now that we're facing a global emergency, global health crisis? How challenging is it as a doctor during this pandemic?
Well, it's the most challenging job actually this time, because we have to be on the front lines. There's not just the surgeons, but also the internists, the pulmonologists, the infectious diseases people. It takes really, dedication to work, because other people are running away from the illness, whereas doctors, we go towards the illness, like we're going towards the battlefield.
Of course, Doc, from a very toxic environment sa hospital, so, syempre, you deserve din a break for yourself or with your family.
True, yeah.
And now, paano ka naman napunta sa pagbabike?
Well, I used to ride bicycles when I was young.
Oh.
Even up to now, I have a group that goes out. We do biking every Saturday or Sunday, and basically I'm an outdoors person.
Okay.
Me and Con, Laus, we ride 4x4 before off-road. Before I was very hesitant to try it, to tell you the truth. Pero sabi nga nila, you have to take chances. Diba?
So what made you change your mind? Diba? That's the biggest question.
I guess Mr. Paul Laus.
Peer pressure pala.
Yeah, peer pressure. Mr. Paul Laus.
But why Harley-Davidson? For that matter?
Why Harley? First, it's big. It's and I like the history of the brand.
The bike, yeah, the brand.
The brand.
It's been there for more than 100 years. 117, I think.
Yeah, and I've seen some doctor friends who ride Harleys, and they told me that they're safe because they're not too fast. They're loud, yes, but they're not too fast. They're easy to drive and very comfortable.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not into speed actually. I'm more of a relaxing type of guy. I ride in the open. Actually, takbo ko 80, 100 lang. I don't ride more than 100. We have a group, yeah.
Okay.
They call Bikers MD.
Oh, Bikers
Yeah,
MD.
Bikers
You have
MD,
to be a doctor, Nicolette. You can join them, unfortunately.
It's actually a group of doctors who have passion for bikes. Not only Harley-Davidson, there are different kinds of bikes. Yeah. But the common goal is they ride, usually weekends.
How will you relate any specific characteristic of this bike to yourself being a medical doctor? What's important about this bike that's relatable?
I think I've thought about that. I think the most I think I can relate with Harley is reliability. Being a surgeon, you should be very reliable.
Yeah.
No? Same thing with Harley-Davidson. The brand is almost more than 100 years, and you can see that even those who were made several years ago are still running up to now. So the reliability of the brand is very, very much unquestionable. Harley.
And later, Doc will
show us.
Yes,
di ba?
will show us
Yeah.
what he liked most about his Harley-Davidson bike. So, test drive ninyo kasi hindi pwede. Ninyo mamaya yung mga...
I'm excited.
I have friends who are women who ride bikes.
Ako, Doc, hindi pa po unlock yung accomplishment na yun. Malapit na.
Yeah.
Tatry ko.
And
Bawal yun.
sorry, yeah?
Sorry.
Doc Noel, I'd like to introduce you the Harley Jumpstart.
Wow. Okay.
Harley created the jump start. So for those who wants to start on something that will not fall down. So first time mo magmotor, wala kang license to drive, you just want to feel how it is to ride the Harley-Davidson. You can ride the jump start. This is rated. You can run the bike, turn it on, switch it on gears, run it all the way to maybe 90, 95 kilometers per hour. Actually rated until 65 miles per hour. So you can run it hanggang sa 6 speed niya. Okay. For you to experience the Harley vibration, the Harley feeling, what does it feel to ride the Harley-Davidson?
Okay.
Sir Ariel or Doc Noel, would
Doc
you like to
Noel.
start? Okay, the new Harley-Davidson bikes uses a, we call it a key fob. So we're not using keys anymore to start the bike. Okay. For this bike, since this is a touring model, we have the dual control. So we have the turn on lock here for the ignition switch. There you go. You can see now the bike is running. From the dashboard, you can see nasa second gear na siya, running at 40 kilometers per hour. Okay. So you have the full feeling of riding Harley-Davidson. You have the vibration. Of course, you have the engine heat. Something na hindi natin maalis for an engine as big as this.
That's correct.
Again, this is a Milwaukee 114 cubic inch engine or a 1,868 cc.
That's fast.
That is a big engine.
That is fast. So for those who are trying to visit Harley-Davidson, they can try it here.
They can try it. Every now and then we would change the bike on the jump start. Sometimes with a smaller Sportster. Sometimes with a soft tail. Right now we have the touring. This one for this is we had Doc Noel scheduled to test ride one of our soft tails today. So we put on the soft tail, switch the touring for him to get the feel of the ride.
Want to start your journey as a Harley-Davidson biker? Sportster motorcycle is the answer dahil entry-level recommended ito. From drag racing to hill climbing hanggang road trips, kayang-kaya ng mga bikes na to. Affordable, customizable, and updated for the modern era.
Next in line itong Softail motorbikes. Ito ang pang middleweight natin between Sportster and Touring. Isa ito sa mga iconic bikes ng Harley dahil itong model na ito ang ginamit ni Arnold Schwarzenegger sa kanyang Terminator movie. Isa sa mga Softail units ay itong Fatbob na instant classic with power mile after mile dahil sa 2x1x2 exhaust, massive tires, inverted front forks, easily adjustable rear suspension, and its 114 cubic inch engine. Another Softail is this street bob that is engineered for self-discovery. Hands down to its blackout surfaces, spoked wheels, chopped fenders, and its 107 cubic inch engine. This is where authentic heritage meets modern technology for power, style, and the epic riding experience.
Pangmatagalan ba na joyride ang hilig mo? Swak sa'yo itong touring bikes. It can accommodate your adventure thanks to its storage space in its stretched saddlebags. Like this iconic street glide with its massive twin engine, cornering traction, and slip control, HD Connect vital monitoring, and new Prodigy wheels. These big bikes are made for wide open spaces and for your road epiphanies. Want to dial it up a notch? Just contact this dealership if you want to order a trike, your Harley-Davidson on 3 wheels, or the limited edition CVO bikes.
Siyempre, isa din sa ipinagmamalaki dito ang nag-iisang authorized service center sa Pampanga. Sit back and relax when it comes to extra care sa inyong bike dahil sila na ang bahala when it comes to genuine parts, accessories, and repairs.
Kilala din sila for their collection of apparel and gear for riders. Expect quality and functionality sa kanilang merchandise. See what feels right for you and check out these collections that are suitable for you on the road.
Also, you have the power to represent yourself through your bike. Customizing it to adapt to your needs and for self-expression is recommended here at Harley-Davidson. Kompleto sila with all the parts and accessories to support your passion.
Last night she told me that her love's not real, that we are only threads on a spinning wheel, intertwined by design on a jaw appeal. It's just a sight for the eyes, nothing built to feel, 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 feel.
So, Doc Noel, can you describe to us what riding is like?
Well, you see, there's a newfound freedom in riding
Okay.
a motorcycle. There's a bit of fear, but once you get to know get the feeling, it
Yeah.
imposes the fear. It's more of like joy and freedom. I like it. Most especially when I'm alone or in the open road.
So it also gives you a time to reflect and
Relax, most especially
yeah.
away from my busy work.
Yeah. Okay. So do you have any destination in mind that you want to go after
Well, if
the situation improves?
if we're allowed to ride the bike, maybe I could try the northern loop, as they say.
So probably advice to first-time bikers, like who actually might have the same fear as you did when you were when you were considering to own a bike.
Well, try to first go to the Harley-Davidson store and try to get the feel the bike. You don't have to get the more expensive ones. You can get the starter one, the starter models, and then from there you can pick up. And as they say, once you enjoy the ride, you're always looking forward for the next ride.
Well, basically that's what I'm feeling right now. I'm looking for my next ride. Thank
Yeah.
you, Harley-Davidson in Pampanga.
Longer, hopefully.
Longer, yeah. Let's do that.
Ready to sweeten your ride with your own Harley-Davidson bike? Visit them here at LausGroup Motorcycle Center, Microtel Lane, Event Center Boulevard, LausGroup Complex, Jose Abad Santos Avenue, City of San Fernando, Pampanga. Here are your friendly consultants who are glad to assist you in this dealership: Richard Earl Lazaro and Marvin Capulong, Patricia Alyana Macalino, August Cesar Panlilio, and Jhon Sicat. Like and follow their Facebook and Instagram accounts to check available offers. Harley-Davidson of Pampanga.
Make every commute an adrenaline fest with Harley-Davidson. Join us again next Saturday at 8:30 p.m. for another exciting episode. Don't forget to follow us on our official social media accounts.
Find out more here at Harley-Davidson of Pampanga, LausGroup Motorcycle Hub. Let us know in the comments if you have any requests for our next feature. Make sure to subscribe here on CLTV 36 because we will be presenting more videos of different brands which might be your next ride.
I'm Ariel de la Cruz.
I'm Nicolette Henson-Hizon, and
And
this
this
is
is
Stories
Stories
on
on
Wheels.
Spent too long down in the valley, dirt on my shoes. Reached as high as fear would allow me.